Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. Thank y'all.
In the flesh,
in the building.
Ready to get this thing popping. Ready to set this thing off the right way.
Yes.
On a Monday.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How y'all feeling?
How y'all feeling out there?
How y'all feeling?
I like the how y'all feeling out there. That's real hip hop right there.
Shouts out to Columbus, Ohio, Queens in the building.
Okay.
I see Georgia, Bahamas, Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
Who else? Dominican Republic. I might have my wedding out there. I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it.
It's nice out there.
Thinking about it.
It's nice out there.
South Carolina, Greensville, South Carolina, Douglasville, Georgia in the building, Dallas, BK in the house always.
BK stays in the
Mississippi, Delaware in the house.
UFO in the house. Okay, Kenny King.
South Central in the house. Somebody said Dallas. We got Kyrie. Yeah, I do.
Yep. And he gonna help y'all. But we'll talk on Eli's show tomorrow about how the ball will be distributed amongst them too.
That's gonna be
because I like Luka, but he's a ball hog.
Yeah, yes he is. He's a nut.
He's a nut.
But thank y'all for joining. I hope y'all had an amazing weekend. It was cold here in New York last weekend. It was cold as hell.
Yes.
That's weird, but yeah.
I mean, but no.
But yeah, it was cold.
But believe it or not, we just got spoiled.
Yeah.
The weather's been so nice.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be cool this week, too.
Yeah. And
it's supposed to be like 60 on Friday.
Yeah, then we got spoiled. So now we get a cold day.
Nah, it was like disrespectfully cold out.
It was disrespectfully cold.
Yeah. I went to the store and was just like, never again.
Yeah. And just when you go to the store and it seemed like the store is far away.
I was like, oh, no.
It's freezing out.
Somebody said, what's with the shades? He's been fiending to get these shades fixed for years.
These are my Tony Starks.
And he feels like it gives him powers wearing these shades.
These are my Morpheus shades.
So he's wearing them.
They are prescription, so I can see,
so he
down at the chat and stuff a little bit more.
Why did he need to be wearing them right now? Don't know. Your guess is as good as Malcolm's.
Well, I just
and
got
Mama
them.
Dad's. We asked him what the hell?
I just got them.
So yeah, he's feeling.
And they are prescription, and they look dark to you, but I can clearly see. And so, I designed them that way. But like I said, my face got fatter, my ass got fatter. So it's like putting on, your suit again for the first time, and it just ain't fitting right. But that's okay. That's okay. You gotta live in the moment.
So somebody said Ray Charles, yeah.
I'm definitely can do Stevie. Stevie killed the show though.
People was tweeting. Stevie can see.
He did like this. He was like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he pulled the chair over and shit, and pulled the mic, and he was like, yeah, yeah, come on now. Yeah, you know.
That's mad funny.
Yeah. I said it while he was performing. I said he can see.
But thank y'all for joining. Any quick announcements? Quick announcements. Don't forget 28 for 28 sale. ShopUrbanX.com. Get some of these new designs. That's brand new.
This is brand new.
We bought this back because we ran out.
Enjoy. You know what I'm saying, with the I am on it. And I hope you've been enjoying the
affirmations.
The affirmations
Yes.
we've been sending out on a regular basis for you guys. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. People have been loving it. It's been motivating people. And just giving people a good, positive word.
That's to start the morning. I'm going to get them out earlier for you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I ain't going to lie. I've been waiting a couple of mornings. Like,
I'm going to get them out earlier for y'all. So
so
y'all can wake up to them. Not wake up to them, but y'all, when you get to work, before you get to work, it'll be there. My fault, y'all.
I think they should be up by 7 a.m.
Okay, fine.
You know what I mean? Like, when I first get up, it's like, and that's late.
Okay,
know what I mean?
that's fine. That's fine.
2
It'll
in
be
the
up.
afternoon. I'm like, oh, there it is. Shit, the day is gone already.
That's fine. It'll be up, and we're just gonna keep it going. I hope y'all like it. Shouts out to Sheena Arnold. She's been posting it on Twitter every day.
Oh, shout out to Sheena. That's
yeah,
my
she's
girl.
been posting them on Twitter every day. So she's
I love the
following
relationship between her and her daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, they have very good relationship. They should start a podcast.
They should.
Yeah, they should do a mother and daughter podcast
should.
because their energy is very good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, Tashina, she a nut. You know what I mean? And her daughter's taking on that same energy.
It looks fun.
It definitely looks fun.
What was I gonna say as well? We're gonna work. Oh, so I'm gonna put the prompt in the chat for you guys for the Hulk.
Oh yes.
For more Hulk questions.
I need more. If I don't get more Hulk questions, I can't do more episodes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the prompt in the chat for you guys. It's a lot happening right now.
It's a lot happening.
It's a lot happening right now. But we move. But that's a good thing. But we're just gonna keep doing it. All right?
Yes, we're gonna keep soldiering on.
Yeah. All right. So let's get started, man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So last night was the Grammys. Okay? First time I watched the Grammys in a long
Me too.
long
Very
time.
long time. Very
And I
long time.
happened to turn in on the tribute to Takeoff
Oh, okay.
when
yeah.
Quavo was doing his song
Yeah.
to Takeoff. They were doing a bunch of tributes to a bunch of
I thought that was
artists
dope.
that passed away. You don't realize how many people passed away
in a year in the music industry.
Yeah, I was like, oh, snap. Oh, I forgot about him. Oh, that was crazy. Like, it was a lot. So I thought that was dope. But apparently, got to get straight to the bull.
Yeah.
Straight to
Let's
it.
get
So
to
apparently, before Quavo got on stage, him and Offset got into a little scuffle backstage regarding Offset coming on stage with him to tribute to Takeoff.
Yes.
Apparently, Quavo didn't want to let him on stage, or they didn't want to let him on stage. They blocked him from getting on stage. Him and Quavo got into a little scuffle. They said, I think TMZ said they got it on camera.
Of course they do.
They said they got it on
TMZ.
camera, I think, of Cardi B yelling at the both of them.
Like
Y'all are wrong.
cut it out.
Yeah. Yelling at the both of them. So we'll see. Offset went on Twitter, said that's lies. Why would I fight my brother? So we don't know if he's trying to save face or stuff like that. But as you said before, because I said, like, nah, come on, why would they fight? But you said before, like, why wouldn't he be on stage then? If they cool.
If they cool and this is to honor our brother,
Yeah.
let's put our personal beefs aside. Our brother is gone now.
Right.
Shit, at least Diddy had the honor and respect to kill Biggie and then go get on stage and do a song.
Allegedly.
Jeez, you know.
That's a record. Early allegedly, but
You know, I'm just saying.
Early allegedly, but
You know, so at least, bring the players on stage. That's his man. You know what I mean? Sure, we had some creative differences, let's say. But come on, he's gone away now. We want to honor him. It'd have been a nice moment to have Offset come up there. That's just my opinion.
I agree. I
so-
agree. I think it would have been like just classy. It showed the people that listen.
That we're united at this moment.
Yeah, I
as
agree.
opposed to,
I agree.
I'm just saying that's the way I thought that should have played out.
No, I totally agree. So I thought the tribute itself was cool. The hip hop tribute I thought was dope.
Yeah,
For the most part. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. At first, I was kind of like, what the hell is wrong with their mics? Because it felt like some people's mics wasn't on. So you couldn't really hear and kind of like get into it. You got me super hyped for Flash's part, and that was like 2 seconds. You blink and you miss it.
See, I did not know. See, again, I did not know what kind of tribute they had set up. Now, shout out to Questlove. He did the best he could do within that short period of time. This wasn't a hip-hop show. It was the Grammys that was taking time out to honor hip-hop. He was able to get 33, there's that number again, MCs on the stage, and he just wanted to give you a snapshot because Mama Doc complained the whole time. I want to hear more. Why they didn't give him more? And I'm like, this because this will go on and on and on. So, and I did think they would give Flash a chance to really
like you saw a little bit of, and then it was it.
And then that was it. But that's how TV works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was talking to Almighty KG of the legendary Cold Crush Brothers, and they were slated to come up too and fly to LA and be involved, but it would have been too much.
Yeah.
And they don't have a hit record. There'd be 4 records.
Yeah.
So what Questlove was trying to do was just give you a snapshot of different periods. So, from Grandmaster Flash to Run DMC to LL, Public Enemy, De La Soul, Rakim, and then they moved out west, and then they moved to a few other places.
And then they just started mixing and matching. It was
no, they tried, and Queen Latifah and Salt and Pepper, and
because I think it was somebody. I think like Ice-T came out. No, Too Short. It was Too Short came out like after somebody else. I'm just like, I thought they was trying to go like.
Yeah, but I think he went by region at that point.
I don't know.
And it moved from hip hop to shit hop by the time we got to Yachty or whoever else, that girl and whoever else ended it.
Glorilla.
They could have ended it with
yeah,
something
it was
better
just
than that.
the transition was like a real hard.
Yeah, real hard pivot into shit hop.
I was like, whoa.
And so at that point, but considering what Questlove had to work with, I'm glad that they even took time to paint a picture.
People were upset that Will Smith wasn't there because he was the first rapper to win a Grammy.
To win a Grammy, even though they boycotted the Grammy that year.
But apparently he cut himself out from it.
Well, he can't. Did he?
Yeah, Questlove said he wanted him, and then Will Smith said he didn't want to do it.
Well, I don't think he's still trying to ease his way back into, because you think Oscars, you think Grammys.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't want to bring that energy. I didn't see KRS-One.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
There was quite a few and I like what LL did. He preempted you and told you.
He paused for a long time.
Yeah.
He said, listen.
We just can't
We can't bring everybody here. Like, we couldn't.
It would be literally impossible. So he got out in front of the story. The one song that should have been played, which is probably the most important song in all of hip-hop, is Rapper's Delight.
Right, yeah.
That song right there, forget about if they were real MCs and it. That song right there put hip-hop around the world. Rapper's Delight. Everybody knows it. It's you know what I mean? And so they probably should have opened with Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know what I mean? It's still the biggest song in hip-hop. Don't at me and tell me it wasn't real hip-hop. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the reason the world knew about what we were doing in the Bronx was because of that song. And I know King Tim III's song came out before that, but nobody knew about it. It wasn't hit. It wasn't from us. And remember, Big Bank Hank used Grandmaster Caz's lyrics, and as a result. But that song changed the world and gave all of them dudes in the Bronx who were legends in their own right the mindset to go, maybe I'll go put out a record. And then that's when we got Grandmaster Flash and Kurtis Blow and everything that came as a result of that. So I'm going to give Questlove 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I
didn't think Busta needed to do 2 things. He did Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See.
Well, I think,
and then he wanted to stop the music and do his.
He didn't do that. He didn't ad-lib.
Come on, man.
No. I respected it because one, it showed that he is a legend and he still can do that. He has the breath control.
But this wasn't about what he can do as a legend and the breath control.
Why not?
This was we are paying homage to hip hop.
And I feel like that's
everybody got a verse. He got 2.
He got a half of one.
Everybody got a half a verse.
And then he sped through that one.
Well, everybody got a half. No, he set it up.
It sounds like you hate
Yo, let me roll. You want to hit me roll
so you think during the Grammys he ad-libbed that and said, nah, put that on.
No, I don't think he.
All right. They wanted him to do that.
I said, why? Is the question.
Because it's fly.
Why? Well, shit, Public Enemy is fly. We can all talk about somebody who did something fly.
Chuck D cannot do it.
No, it ain't about. This wasn't a show to display.
Obviously not. But
skills. This was. Give me a minute that you showed up.
You hating.
Rakim, I came in the door. Come on, he could have killed it. Everybody got up there with legends in their own right.
I'm not saying they weren't.
They gave Run DMC a half a verse.
They need a half of a
and
half.
I rock this party and come correct. And they was done.
Yeah, you're right.
And then Busta gonna come out, put your hands where my eyes can see. All right, I'm like, oh shit, that's Busta. And then take it down. You want to see me if I gonna roll them dice? And I got the glasses on just like he had. Shut the fuck up. Okay, this ain't about you, boss, and I like boss. Just saying.
Hating.
I'm just saying. And those are just some of the things that I recognize.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw Jay-Z's performance at the end.
I didn't stay up that long to watch that. I went
with Khalid Muhammad. It was pre-recorded.
Khalid Muhammad.
Did I have to say that?
You did.
All right, it's time to take these glasses. I said I just said Khalid Muhammad.
With DJ Khaled.
Oh shit! Yeah, DJ Khaled. We the best music. Yeah. We the best. And and Jay-Z did his whole verse, man. He did 6 minutes. He sat down and did 6 whole minutes of his rhyme.
Yeah.
And they had the Last Supper laid out as a table. And, he had all the MC, crew there. And he sat down. And I was wondering how he was going to pull that off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because if he would have stood up and been moving around, I'm not sure his old ass would have got through that. So he sat down and he told you why he was God. And that he's the best. And then he said, you're welcome. Like, I blessed you here tonight. And so that's how that went down. Beyonce.
She won.
Right.
Yeah, she won. She broke the record for most Grammy wins.
Yes.
Which I figured she would do. Listen.
Why else would she be there?
Yeah, I figured that.
The minute she showed up, you knew what that was. She was coming for the goods.
Yo, that's her first time talking in public in a long time.
Yeah. She was allowed to speak tonight.
Yeah, her
handler Jay-Z allowed her to.
She didn't put up no videos from that last album. There's no videos from that album, no visuals.
No, I don't think so. Maybe one or two.
Yeah, and the first time anybody got something from her was the announcement of the concert tickets. Mm-hmm. That's the first time it was any announcement around it. And for somebody like Beyonce, she likes attention. She loves attention. And the fact that you don't hear anything from this is kind of and the album was good. The album was great.
No, the album was great. I didn't like her paying homage to the queers.
That was odd.
And giving them credit for creating electronic music, which is nothing but house music made electronically. And Detroit, Chicago, other places, Baltimore, have made great music. You know what I'm saying? How was she late and Jay-Z was on time? That was interesting too.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Wouldn't they come there? But see, I think Jay-Z was there early because, people think his performance with DJ Khaled, was live. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It's impossible. That fat nigga was on stage and went outside and then everybody was out there.
Oh, okay.
No. That fat ass couldn't have ran outside that fast. You know what I mean? Somebody said she didn't get more. So maybe she, was coming from somewhere else. But I do know that they pre-recorded that.
Okay.
And so perhaps that's why she got there late.
Okay. Yeah, it was a little odd. We were talking about Sam Smith and them performance during it, and how like when I first heard Sam Smith and Stay With Me and that song Disclosure,
Yeah.
Latch, bangers.
And
Bangers. But like now he's just like out there, no?
But he was buttoned up, and like we said on the pre-show, there was speculation, but
You know
you
what I
couldn't
mean?
prove it.
Yeah, like he
So I
could be
still
singing to a woman.
He could be singing to a woman. I like the song. I felt safe singing the song.
Right now, it's just
Because it was like Luther.
right.
A house is not a home. There's two of us. Like there was speculation Luther might be singing, but you don't know. So you felt free. Sort of like when I heard Frank Ocean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right? And then I found out
Channel
later
Orange, yeah,
that
yeah.
he was singing to another dude.
Yeah.
It crushed me, man.
The album was banging too.
Yeah, it crushed me, man. You know what I'm saying? And for the first time and all them shit he was saying in that song, it was a brand new feeling. And the first time, I'm like, what kind of brand new feeling you get for the first time? Man, I've been laying shoulders in the dirt my whole life. First time. And then I said, oh, first time. It was a new thing for you. Okay. And the song was called Agent Orange or something.
Channel Orange.
Channel Orange. And we know orange is that chakra that deals with the sexual energy.
Orange, really?
Yeah, red is your root chakra.
Oh, right. Got you.
And then, your sexual organs is orange chakra. So it all made sense then.
Yeah.
But but Sam Smith said, the hell with that. I'm out. And I am really out.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa.
He was just like a full-fledged
and
woman.
I didn't know the woman he was singing with isn't a woman.
And you got caught out there.
No.
Because you text me. I got the text.
Don't do that.
He was like, yo, Dad, forget Sam Smith.
No.
This white chick
Don't play with me.
bad,
Don't play with
son. He was like, let me tell you, if I was in the white women, son,
No.
I'm reading it verbatim.
No, don't play with me.
If I was in the white women, son, yo, she could get it, son. And I said, yo, dude, I hate to break this to you, man, but
Never.
that ain't a woman.
No.
Yeah, so she
Never.
was the first one to win the first transgender to win an Oscar.
But I was
Even though I think Lady Gaga was technically the first, but that's
Allegedly.
beside the
Christ.
point.
But I was just shocked at all of just the devil imagery just out in the open.
No, it's just they
they sung something about Balenciaga dress like during that song, and I was just like,
unholy.
oh.
They're not pulling any punches
was
now.
like, oh.
Pfizer sponsored this.
Yeah, right after that, I was like,
To tell
oh.
you, so they putting this in your. There was a lot of imagery. You see that big ass hat Mary J. Blige had on?
Yes.
That represents Saturn, the big ass rings, and she was on them pyramids and elevated from. So it's a lot of imagery going on through the whole show. We can go through at a later time all of the imagery. Of course, they all had on red and black. Even your boys from Earn Your Leisure, they had on the red and black. And
I didn't
those
see
all
them.
Illuminati colors and shit.
them.
And so it was a lot of being open and a lot of being who you are and a lot of queerness. And so I don't watch the Grammys no more.
I haven't watched the Grammys in a long time.
I wanted to get my eyes on the hip hop joint, and so that's how I want to shout out Sonara Joy.
Yeah, man, big BX energy, man.
You know what I'm saying? From the Bronx, New York,
You know
she
what
won
I'm
New
saying?
Artist of the Year. I've never heard of her before.
Me either.
But now I'm gonna tune into her.
We got to.
And what it is that she does. You know what I'm saying? She won that. She was super surprised, super elated. I was happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Coming right from the BX. So shout her out. We'll keep an eye on her and see what she does with this newfound fame that she has.
Were you surprised at anybody, at any winners?
Any winners? Surprised? I was surprised that Beyonce didn't win Album of the Year.
I think that was Harry Styles. Out of those people, I think he was the safe one to kind of get.
That probably was. And I see another thing about the Grammys. If I do tune in, I just want to know who the winners were because it broadens my palette. There's so much new music out. Because I be listening to that song, I didn't know who he was.
Exactly.
You know, so I heard, I was like, oh, that's my joint right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought maybe she would win. I was rooting for Mary. You know what I'm saying? Secretly, I was rooting for Mary, but she was stacked. The deck was stacked against her. You thought Pusha T should have beat Kendrick Lamar.
I do.
Not even close.
I do think
no
that.
dope dealing, crack selling, crime promoting album of that magnitude is ever gonna beat what Kendrick Lamar does artistically. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but they owed Kendrick a Grammy.
Okay, well, there it is.
They owed him
They
a
didn't
Grammy.
give him one for Damn.
I don't know. I think
He
they
didn't
did.
get one for Good City.
He didn't get one. He lost
He
to
didn't
Malcolm
get one
that
for
year. To Pimp a Butterfly?
Pimp a Butterfly.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Dude, listen, just look at them 4 albums. Right
Okay, fine. I'm fine. Fine.
There's nothing else to be said.
I think
So he won. Chris Brown got snubbed too. Yeah, but I didn't like what he said about Charleston Hastings or whatever.
Hey,
and I don't know who he is either, but that's beside the point. He was like, yo, who the hell is this dude?
Yeah.
And you being in the industry, Chris Brown, you're supposed to know that.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
You know, but you should know that.
I think Burna Boy got snubbed as well.
Oh, he got snubbed.
I think he got snubbed. I think he should have won. Robert Glasper Jr. That's who Chris
Robert
Brown
Glasper. Yeah. He got and people know who he is and listen to his music. I don't. You know, but Chris Brown definitely should know who he was.
Yeah.
And let me see. Any other snub? No, I thought the people who was gonna win were Lizzo.
She won. Right? Yeah.
Adele.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yo,
Harry's House. You know.
I have my complaints about Lizzo, but like her songs,
No, Lizzo knocks.
she knocks, but she's mad talented.
No, she's mad talented.
Yeah.
We never question her talent.
Yeah.
It's how she's going about trying to use her girthiness as an empowerment.
Yeah.
And let's just that doesn't mean you're a big girl.
Yeah.
Wear it with confidence, but don't encourage people like this is normal or you obviously have some health issues.
Yeah.
You know, that's like me saying, yo, having no kidneys, man. And you know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody because
this is health.
this is how it should be. If you ain't got no kidneys, son,
Yeah.
fuck it. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, don't let nobody, discriminate against you. You try to get in the club and they go, yo, you ain't got no kidneys, you can't get in. They can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like weird. You know, accept the fact this is my battle, my fight. You know, don't get extra with it. Speaking of not to side sway us, but we got a lot of stuff to cover. I heard in prison now, like you can get out early.
Oh, it's a bill. You know, they're proposing a bill to where like inmates could donate organs to lessen their prison time.
Now you know what that means. That means if I give you a kidney, and I know where my kidney is. Let's say you go to a pretty girl, and I come home and I'll be like, "Hey, boo, you know we got a little bit more in common." What you talking about? That kidney? It's mine.
That's me. I'm already.
Now, if you don't give me your heart and a place to stay, I'm gonna need my kidney back.
I'm gonna need my kidney back.
I'm gonna need my kidney back, straight up. So no, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got nothing to lose but a kidney or something,
That's wild. That's wild,
dude.
That's what.
Stay in prison with Bubba and them,
Yeah.
or give somebody a kidney and go home. Go on the fuck home.
Yeah. They were also. I saw an article saying that women who are on life support should like donate their ovaries to people who can't have kids or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like they should be like holding children for. It was weird. It was weird. Or like brain dead women.
But people, listen, Malcolm. People in third world countries give up their organs all the time. They all got that cut. You go to
no. I'm talking about like people, like women who in comas and stuff like that. Like brain dead women.
Okay.
Like should give up their ovaries.
Well, if they want to, I mean that shit.
They brain dead. Like how you get consent to that? You can't give consent to that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought they was giving consent before they went brain dead.
No.
Oh no, if you brain dead, that's not. You can't just take. I might come out of that.
Yeah.
I need my ovaries and shit. Newfound,
Yeah.
leash on life.
You're right. We do have a lot to get to. Real quick before we go to commercial break, I didn't know. So we watched. We all talk about the You People movie with Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy, and everybody said it was terrible. Blah blah blah. But I didn't know that kiss at the end was fake.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Yeah.
The kiss at the end, mind you, they only kissed one time in the whole movie. Didn't peep that either. And the kiss at the end, it was CGI. Like, so Andrew Schultz, he was in the movie. He said watching, like, during the whole scene, they stopped, like, right before. And he said he thought, like, they were going to cut it away in the movie. Like, but in the movie, he saw, like, they kind of, like, morphed their faces together. It was, like, CGI. What was that about? Like, did she, like, not just want to kiss him, like, that bad?
Think he didn't want to kiss her? Makes you think with his religion, he can't kiss no goyim. He can't be kissing no nigga women.
I don't know, man.
That, you know, who knows? But that's why the movie suffered, because there was no real chemistry from the beginning. They showed them under the blanket once or twice, you know, playing little feetsies and all of that. But there was no magical chemistry to begin with, which made the story hard to believe. I didn't see no chemistry between Eddie Murphy and Nia Long either.
Somebody said you still telling them, go watch it, man.
As parents.
Go watch it.
By now you should watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
You ain't even gotta go watch it.
Sheesh. Yeah, so even when you think about parents, you know, they usually have a chemistry between them. I didn't feel that chemistry. You know, so the whole movie was just weird.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought the whole CGI thing, like,
out of respect for Nipsey is dead.
Fam.
I just want to keep it a beam with you. And at some point, it is her right to continue to live her life. Is she now a prisoner?
Is she not an actress? Is she not an actor?
And a prisoner to his legacy? You know what I'm saying? When your significant other passes on and you take the time to grieve, you should be able to move on with your life at some point. So now she's a prisoner to Nipsey's legacy, and she could never date again.
Yeah,
because come on, that don't make no sense.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's odd, and that's a bit unfair.
I just thought, like, you know, you're an actress or you're an actor, because you gotta call everybody actors. You're an actor, like, this is what you sign up for.
Yeah, if this is what the role requires,
do it.
That's what the role requires. Yeah. You know, maybe because it was Jewish and black, and it was already an awkward type of movie.
Come on,
or you know what I mean.
Come on, man.
You know how that go, because my wife already know I'm gonna wait 30 days when she died. I owe her at least 30 days.
That's it, right?
Before I move on. You know what I'm saying, young blood? Give me a little young thing. You know, with my new insurance money. And I'm getting somebody from the projects. They ain't Shakarita. Let me tell you, girl, he took me to a restaurant that you sit down in, girl. They brought the food to us. Something like a Applebee's or something. And he said I could just get whatever I want on the menu, girl. I got me a winner. He be reading books and everything, girl. And he be speaking to people on that internet thing. God. He's smart. He be using big words, girl. I done made it, girl. Give me one of those. My money lasts long.
Issues, man.
Go get her a little $35 booty lift with her. Girl, I'm like the Kardashians, girl. Shit.
Oh, my God.
My money long. But I will wait 35, maybe 40 days.
Goodness.
To move on. I think that's only right, you know.
But with that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Ready for a podcast that helps you get serious about life while giving you something to laugh about? Find what you want in life and love with the Girl Stop Playing podcast. Join Coriel for brand new episodes every Monday and Thursday on YouTube and all audio platforms. Past guests include gold medal Olympian Sanya Richards-Ross and Grammy-nominated rapper David Banner. Get motivated, tune in, share with a friend, and girl, stop playing. GirlStopPod.com.
Hello, Wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I'm celebrating my solar return with you. That's right. February 28th is my birthday, and in order to celebrate with everyone, I am marking all my services off 28%. That's right. Whether you're getting a mental healing session, a chakra balancing session, or an angel oracle card reading, all my services are marked 28% off for the entire month of February. Be sure to schedule your session with me today at www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com or call or text 786-828-8722. Your future self will thank you for it. Until we connect again, Wealthy family, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
I think they're both going to stay, and they're going to try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad at Westbrook.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm really upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round so Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
And we're back.
And we are back. Support those businesses.
Support those businesses.
Because we got to keep the commerce thing going.
Yeah.
We got that 28 for 28 popping.
ShopUrbanX.com.
You see, you can get this drip. This is the embroidered joint with the I Am hoodie joint. Can't beat this.
Yeah,
this is on the site. Magical Nagas is back in.
Yeah.
It was sold out. It is now back in the mix. You can support your business, run your ads with us, and put you in front of hundreds of thousands of people, you know what I'm saying, on a monthly basis. You got to take advantage.
Yes.
As you see some of the drip that we're showing you now, ladies, you got to get to. Do we have the IMs up on the site for the ladies in
It's not. Please.
Swarovski songs?
It's not what that is. But yes,
I do have some.
I know, but that's not what we're using right now.
I have limited edition.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this off the camera.
Swarovski stones. If the ladies want the real bling, I got limited edition. I'll put them up. Yes, I will put up the limited edition, and when they go, they go. And yeah. And then I have the dun-dun-duns. I have the Timberland ones. Those are nice too, though. Those are nice too. Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
You want to talk about Jay Prince?
Let's talk about Madonna.
Oh, we got to talk about Madonna. Yeah, she looked crazy.
She looks crazy.
She looked absolutely insane up there. And I looked up. So remember we talked about apparently she's getting investigated for trafficking.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I haven't seen official reports of that yet.
Got you.
I've seen people talking about it.
Yeah.
But it very well could be happening, and it very well could be the media trying to bury that.
Yeah, because when I saw her walk on stage, I'm like, whoa.
Right.
What kind of crazy voodoo ish is this? And yeah, she does look crazy.
Yeah, she looks scary.
Look very scary. She looked like if you looked up under your bed at night and saw
that's her. Yeah, that's
that's her.
That's Jigsaw from Saw, man.
That's exactly from the movie Saw.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? So yes, the last ad was Leslie. Yes, that was her voice. Yes, it was.
Yeah, she does look scary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she looks very scary.
We're gonna talk. So now Jay Prince.
Yeah, this is Jay Prince stuff. Let's get to it.
Jay Prince. So he was on $1 million worth of game with Gillian Wallow, and he was talking about the Takeoff situation, and then he alleged that it was Quavo's brother who was at fault for everything, and he's actually snitching right now, and he ran back to Atlanta, and he's snitching, and then he threatened Offset, and Offset responded, and it's weird how somebody's legend, his whole mystique was he was in the shadows. Jay Prince is in the shadows.
That was when...
Like, when he talks...
He was the boogeyman.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he talks, things just happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get in his bad side. Now, I'm just like, everybody's just kind of...
Now, I'm ready to press him.
Show me. You know what I'm saying?
When
like,
I see him, I'm ready to press him.
When Charleston White spoke on... Because he's from Texas as well, right?
Yes.
He's from Dallas, right?
Yes.
When Charleston White spoke on it, he goes, "Yo, y'all only run Houston, not Texas, not." And when he said it like that, it just go. We all from different places, and we all understand how a certain person, whatever, you probably run that, but over here we don't look up. We don't look at you that way. We don't look at you with the same type of reverence that they do on that side of town.
And there's thorough people
everywhere
you go.
Yeah.
If you from the streets, you already know. And I'm talking about dudes with real muscle.
Yeah.
Dudes getting money, just as much money as you getting. So the persona that was always projected by Jay Prince over the years was he was the boogeyman. And when you saw him, like you said, no jewelry, none of that. He was usually just laying in the cut. He spoke kind of in a Godfather tone. I've done it a couple of times just to highlight it. And now it's like, dude, and this is a new era. And you also have to respect that there's a new era.
That too. And it feels like he is running off his rep.
Legend. Yeah, off his rep.
His reputation. It feels like his sons are running off of his reputation as well.
Absolutely.
So,
and now his sons have forced him in a position where he got to come out and do a goddamn tour.
You talking on you sending threats
on a
Mr.
podcast.
Gangster, Mr. Mafioso, mob ties on a podcast. You sending out threats. That's supposed to be for the youngins and they self-snitching and stuff like that.
Yes.
People were looking at him worse now. They just like
in fact, he was known for saying, "I don't speak online like that. I would never." And yet here you are on a social media platform making threats to Offset. You know what I'm saying? And then try to get passive aggressive with it. NBA YoungBoy pulled his coat back then.
Yeah.
He was like, "I ain't with none of that. You ain't extorting nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's still around. And at some point you go, well,
right.
What's the deal?
6ix9ine did that before anybody.
Oh, 6ix9ine was the perfect antagonizer to tell all of them, "Come get me."
Yeah, he was just like, do something. And everybody was just like, nah, because, every gangster rapper that, had some type of reputation, he was just kind of like, do it.
Do it. I dare you.
And nothing.
And you even mentioned Hassan Campbell.
Listen.
Who shouted him out.
Years ago.
Listen. And now Hassan Campbell looking.
Right.
Absolutely correct. Because you're playing yourself now. This is ridiculous. Now if something happened, first of all, he's the feds.
Facts.
Let's just call it for
That's
what
all
it is.
facts. Yeah.
I don't give a hell what nobody say. So he's speaking as the feds, in my humble opinion. Because real gangsters who are trying to stay undetected would never do this.
But it has to be something with just cameras and microphones and social media.
Malcolm X told you
what that has done.
Yes.
To every. Let's remember they did that whole doc with the underground hip hop with Big U
and Trick,
like all of them and Deb and stuff like that. And just now, y'all are on camera, y'all are on mic, just talking.
Haitian Jack.
Y'all just talking about everything.
It just was disgusting. It meant, but I'm going to say what I always said. We're in the quickening. Everything must be revealed. Even the so-called gangsters have no choice because the spirit or the vibration of the planet say you got to snitch. Everybody telling you everything. There are no more secrets.
Yeah.
Anything you want to know, it's now here for you to know. Whenever you get so-called street, these were street dudes all sitting around a round table snitching.
Yeah.
Having lunch snitching. Yeah, I remember you did that, but allegedly you did that. And when he came through there, allegedly can't really say. So it was the worst thing I had ever seen. It took away all what we consider mystery of those situations.
I remember when rappers used to be cool.
Yeah.
Just the idea.
Yeah.
It used to be cool,
Now,
right?
there's still a few who have stayed by a certain code that you just still don't see them.
Yeah.
And they just mind their business, but you know that they bout it. The rest of these dudes, I don't know what the hell happened. Because this Jay Prince thing is way out of pocket.
Yeah. So it's getting
somebody gonna have to pay for that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it a beam. Somebody got to pay for Offset. I mean, what was it?
Takeoff.
Takeoff's death.
Yeah.
In some shape, form, or capacity.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna have to pay for that.
I heard Troy Ave was also on Mavs podcast talking about that case with Taxstone. And stuff. Why is everybody talking about these open cases?
Yeah, because it is what it is now. Again, back to the fascination with being on camera. And like you said, there's something about when that camera come on, dudes reveal it all. They get on Vlad TV and tell
everything.
The whole story.
Yeah.
They tell you shit Vlad didn't even ask. And yeah, keep the cameras rolling, Vlad, because that one other time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just really, really ridiculous now.
So, hopefully, nothing crazy comes of that. But we spoke about Offset and Quavo's beef. So I don't know, man. It's a lot going on.
Yeah,
it's a lot going on, and now I feel like people are more trying to deflect from what Jay Prince is trying to deflect everything from himself. That's why he's doing these interviews. It feels like, but that it makes it more hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes it more hot. Let it go. He would have been better off not saying nothing.
Yeah, and
watching your back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if you think you're gonna just be rolling up in ATL and other places now, I mean, who want that kind of smoke?
Yeah. There was a club owner from ATL who got killed recently outside of his club.
Oh yeah.
And it's just dangerous anyway. And from what I heard, he was a good dude. So
yeah. A fight so-called broke out in the club, and it cost him his life. And you got to think about all these things. Atlanta's a very hot spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I know the DA and assistant DA, and they're trying to clean it up. But and that's probably why they got that damn 90-acre police city.
Oh, city, yeah.
They come through there and start cleaning that mess up. But it's just bad. It's really bad.
Michael Guide one. Oh yeah, okay. He was the one that passed. Rest in peace. Condolences to him.
Yeah, condolences to him.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
We gotta talk about Kyrie getting traded, man.
Kyrie got traded.
He got traded to the Dallas Mavericks. I thought he was gonna get traded to the Lakers.
Yeah, but the owner was gonna do everything in his possible not to trade him to the Lakers.
Everybody's spiting the Lakers. Everybody.
You know what I mean? No, he was trying to spite Kyrie.
Yeah.
Because that's where Kyrie wanted to go. The owner of that team looked like a pure racist of the Brooklyn Nets. And for him to be involved with what he's involved with,
with the genocide out there in
China.
China.
Genocide out there, and have the audacity to try to chastise. This whole thing is ugly. And Kyrie didn't forget about it. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to make him play the whole season out to see how well he can elevate your team before you reward him with a new contract. That's not the way so-called superstars are conducted. Now, do I feel Kyrie maybe could have dealt with the last 5 or 6 years a little bit different? Mm-hmm. Ever since he left Cleveland, there's been not enough stability. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep that a beam. But his talent, we're not going to question that. And we're not going to question that he's not a house nigga. Mm-hmm. All right? And he wants to let you know that he got his own mind. Mm-hmm. And I told you, basketball is what he do for a living. It's not his whole life. And these people like Stephen A. Smith and them, they want you to be that good, obedient athlete who just adhere to whatever the NBA says do and commit to this game of basketball above even your own safety and health. Mm-hmm. And him and Jay Williams got into it today on ESPN.
Yeah, they got into it, him and Stephen A. And you could tell immediately they don't like each other.
Absolutely. They
do not like each other. And Stephen A. is chomping at the bits at any opportunity to say something about Kyrie.
He called Kyrie idiotic. His move after you doubled down when Kyrie got his job back.
Yeah.
And now all of these reports are coming out that the vaccines are having side effects in the whole 9 yards. You try to clean it up, and then you couldn't wait for the opportunity to come at him again and say it's idiotic for him to say, I'm not going to play out the season. I might get injured. And he's worth more than $200 million. Mm-hmm. Y'all owe him $50 million for the bullshit last year.
That back pay, facts.
Okay? And Kyrie is Muslim. So you don't think he don't know what's going on in Muslim, how you creating that genocide, his owner against the Muslims out there?
In China. Wow,
Come
yeah.
on, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Kyrie ain't stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he waited to his leverage couldn't be no higher. It couldn't be no higher than what it was, before Kevin Durant got injured. 20-4, Brooklyn Nets had never in their history gone on a span where they were 20-4.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were losing. And
No.
Yeah.
And he's the leading scorer in the fourth quarter in the NBA this year.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So he kept his mouth shut, brought his value back up, and now he's like, give me my money.
Yeah.
If you don't give me my money, trade me so I can move on. Mark Cuban gonna do well by him. He's a little bit more progressive. I think.
And they in Texas
too. And they out in Texas.
So yeah, but yeah, not that we given any pass to Mark Cuban either.
Right.
But
Exactly.
They're in Texas, so he could live out what he wants to do.
And now Kevin Durant is on the move.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Nets, oh my God, they got bad luck, man. They're terrible.
No, you just can't supplant somebody who don't understand the culture of America and basketball and what it means to the fans just because they got money. They did the same thing with the Russian dude. They brought that big 6'9" Russian dude into Brooklyn. And that's when he made the big trade for Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah.
All he
Paul
traded away
Pierce.
all of their future because he don't know the game.
Yeah.
He just think you put stars in seat. That's not how you build franchises. Same thing with this Chinese dude who probably looked like, hurry up and buy. Like if he was in a Chinese restaurant, he would follow you around. Or a Chinese store, he would follow you around. He has that kind of look in his face. So he don't know nothing about basketball, but he got money. So the NBA's got to do a better job of vetting those that they give these opportunities with so you can build a team from the ground up. Starting with a coach. You hired goddamn Steve Nash.
That was bad.
That was the worst thing you could have ever done. And they paid for it.
Yeah.
Yep. So Kevin Durant is on the move to Boston for Jaylen Brown.
Somebody said Stephen A. don't like Jay Williams because he's Stokely Carmichael on TV and Jared Carmichael off TV. You talking about Stephen A. is that or Jay Williams is that? Stephen A. He lost a lot of respect from me, man.
He lost all my respect.
He lost a lot of respect.
I have
from me, man.
no respect for him. He's just a yelling goddamn fool as far as I'm concerned now. That's what he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What he did to LeBron,
That
I'll
was
never forgive him.
crazy.
Never. And, just what he said. One day he was on and said, I wake up every day. He was on Breakfast Club to see how much money, my whole goal is to make more money for my bosses so I can make more money. Dude, I cringed when he said that.
That was kind of wild. That was.
Like, so you want to get Slave Master more, his plantation bigger.
That was kind of.
So you can get a better room in the Slave Master's quarters, a better room in the attic. With your leverage, Stephen A. Smith, you could be your own boss. But the mentality.
Yeah.
I wake up every day to see how much money I can make my bosses.
Yeah, it was.
As a house nigga. Because that's what he said. Yeah. And Jay Williams was like, man, come on, calm down, pipe it down.
Yeah, and it seems like people are scared of Stephen A. at ESPN. Especially to call him out publicly on live TV, like, yo, you wildin'.
You wildin'.
Shut up. You know what I mean?
But remember, the white boys started doing it.
Yes.
JJ Redick started doing it.
Yes.
Max Kellerman started doing it.
Yes.
So people started coming at him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it is what it is.
That is true.
So he gets no love for me. Y'all can keep him. Yeah, the Jaylen Brown Durant trade would make no sense to me. Jaylen Brown plays better defense. They both wing players. Kevin Durant is the better scorer, sure, but scoring is not what Boston needs.
Yeah,
so
it'll really just be like canceling each other out.
It's just it would be just to do Kevin Durant a favor, and move him out of the situation in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's all that would be.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Jay-Z and Bacardi, Jay-Z was suing Bacardi as a result of how they were valuing Dusse. Mm-hmm. Well, I think they dropped that and they reached a long-term agreement to their partnership. And the two parties, they haven't fully disclosed the amount, but there are rumors saying that it could be around $750 million.
Oh, man. It's a lot of bread.
And Jay-Z will still retain significant ownership of Dusse.
Wow, so he gets 750 and retain?
Yeah.
Man, that's worth 2 claps.
Yeah.
God damn, Jay-Z. Damn you, Jay. Nah, I gotta pick that up. That's in the corporate game, in the business you playing, you in it to win it. If you in that realm to play that game, you gotta be in it to win it.
But especially like because I remember he was big into Ace of Spades, but that's like a real luxury alcohol.
Yes.
Right? At a club. And remember the club shut down for a whole year. So he was looking crazy. So he had to make that move where he had to settle at. He sold something else. I think he sold Tidal. And he sold something else. And then he retained to Dusse, like it's
Dusse,
more,
is that like a vodka?
It's a cognac.
Okay, it's cognac. Okay.
Yeah. So like that, and it's easier to get.
Okay,
like,
more. Oh yeah, I've seen
stores
it.
and stuff like that.
Right,
really
right,
easy to get.
right.
So he was. I think that was a smarter, just business decision. Mm-hmm. Somebody said so. It was never black owned. Are we talking about Dusse? I think he has ownership in it. I think it was.
I think he did own it.
I think he had significant ownership in that.
Most of them are owned on the surface. You know, if you dig, you always find a real estate agent somewhere whose money is invested. It's just the way it goes.
And then they all, everything is owned by BlackRock or what's the name?
Yeah.
So
So, but he owned it. Like he owned the Brooklyn Nets. Remember that?
yeah.
And he owned less than 1%.
Oh, I know. As soon as Beyonce won, he was thinking of rhymes, talking about how his wife.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be in
Yes.
in one of his songs.
Yes.
It's going to be a bar in one of his songs about his wife breaking the Grammy record. I don't know when.
I'm responsible. God did. Hove did. The stove did. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Ace of Spades is owned by LVMH. Who the owner of that? He's the richest man in the world right now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He overtook Elon Musk, Bezos. Yeah, and it's odd because not odd. It's interesting because remember before all the richest people they were all tech, right? Bill Gates, this guy, but he owns like a physical product. He owns like clothing brands, liquor brands, and it feels like that is kind of the way again.
And he owns Ace of Spades too.
Yes, he owns Ace of Spades now as well.
Okay.
The person who this is another thing. So the person who owns OpenAI or OpenAI, the company that created ChatGPT, he said that all the predictions were wrong, right? We said that AI is going to take over all the blue-collar jobs. He said they're coming for office jobs. AI is coming for office jobs, and the trades are still going to be the ones that are really here.
Oh, okay, but even the trades that are that are electronic-based, code-based, engineering, certain parts of AI will probably take that over.
But you still people need to know how to fix that.
Assembly lines can put them together.
No.
Assembly lines can put cars together. Man.
Obviously, they do, but somebody needs to know how to program that. Somebody needs to know how to put those things together.
There's gonna
so
be
you
AI.
can have machines that build machines to build machines?
Yeah. I've seen Terminator. Yeah. I've seen
gosh. So
there it goes.
So what jobs are going to be available?
The job you're doing now.
See? No answer for me.
Malcolm, there's always going to be work, but don't tell me that I got a device now I can put in my car and it can diagnose what the hell is wrong with my car.
Right.
So now, let's say it's AI driven. I stick it in the car, it tells me what's wrong with it. It reprograms the shit on the spot. Why do I need a mechanic?
Because what if it's an actual faulty part that needs to be replaced? Then
it tells me, here's the part you need. Put the part in. I'll program it because I'm AI.
Because I'm AI. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Oh my god.
I seen the documentary.
Yeah, he's TikTok, man.
I seen the TikTok. That's where it's gonna go. Just trying to warn you niggas. I'm going to purchase all my AI stuff and roll up my sleeves. The bus will not leave me.
So Google released what they're trying to compete with ChatGPT with. It's called Bard. I'm not sure if that's an acronym for something.
I'm pretty sure it is. Knowing Google.
Yeah. Bard AI. So that's going to be their way of competing
with Microsoft.
Because Microsoft put the bag up for ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And they already put ChatGPT with Google Meets, not Google. What's their meeting software? But it's gonna be used to like record conversations, not record meetings, to take notes,
and it's gonna take notes. So if you have a Zoom meeting with 10 people in it, you guys can talk. It's automatically taking notes of each person's voice.
Yep, and if I mention like, yo, I need to send out an email, it'll send me a reminder that I need to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting wild.
So I'll be like, yo, bring up Malcolm's what he said on the show, and it'll just bring it up.
Yeah.
And I can go over the notes. And if I, like you said, if I said I need to send you an
Teams,
email,
that's what it's called. Thank you.
It'll just,
Microsoft Outlook Teams. Thank you.
Yeah. That's why I rocks with the chat too. So this is where it's going, guys. And yeah.
Yeah, it's called Bard, and we'll see. They released it to a few people, to a few early beta testers, so we'll see what it does. Cause now,
well, they're gonna bring it out, and a few people. Then you're gonna see ad after ad after ad. If you thought ChatGTP was good, wait till you check out Bard.
And Google already runs the internet, so
they already run the internet.
That's gonna be tough.
I think I'm gonna lean on the side of Google.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
I'm actually interested to see that. The nerd in me is coming out because I use ChatGPT for some dope stuff already. So
yeah. Nah, I'm you can have both.
Yeah, no facts. Hell yeah.
I'm using both.
Hell yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Before we go to commercial, we didn't talk about the U.S. shooting down the spy balloon. We spoke about the spy balloon, the Chinese spy balloon that was going over Montana. It was going over a lot of places in the mid-U.S., right? But they shot it down. Apparently, they didn't want to shoot it down where it was because it would have left a lot of debris and it would have possibly hurt some people.
That made no sense to me.
Why
None
not?
of that. So China has a balloon that is just floating through the air, and it makes its way to America. And we who monitor the skies are not going to see. You said it was the size of 3 buses?
That's what it said.
Okay. So we're not going to see a big-ass balloon the size of 3 buses here. That made no sense. So that whole story, again, guys, this is how we do it. We go down the middle.
Yeah.
And if it don't make sense, you warm your shoulder up. You crank your shoulder because that makes absolutely no sense. That is not spy work. A big-ass balloon floating in the sky. Let's see if America sees this.
Somebody said sounds like war propaganda. 100%.
It's all war propaganda.
100%.
There's something else going on.
Yeah, that was.
So don't fall for that. And they shot it up over the ocean to give you the optical illusion. That might not even be the shit they shot out the sky. That shit might have been the Nibiru or some shit coming by in our, eclectic view based on its degrees of parameters around its orbital, all that old fancy.
Somebody said in the red ice cubes of pimp. You're hilarious. That is funny, Mr. English.
You see what I'm saying?
Is funny.
So, yeah, I mean, how they get that shit over here? Come on, man. Nah, something else going on.
Hotep Sahid said, man, my daughter just spent hundreds of pounds on AI diagnosis, couldn't find a problem, although the dash lights confirmed there was a problem. See, thank you. Yeah.
She finished what?
The AI couldn't figure out what was wrong with her daughter's car.
Maybe her daughter got a cheap car.
You got a stupid car.
What year was your car, daughter? Your daughter's car? Like, is it a 1981 or something? No, here we go. That was probably a real UFO that we saw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then they Jedi mind tricked you into put a balloon up there. Let's shoot it out of the sky so people won't worry. That would make more sense to me. You're not going to tell me the Chinese people, as brilliant as they are, in mathematics and all that other kind of stuff, going to send a big-ass balloon, a helium balloon.
I heard, I don't know if this is more propaganda, I heard that technology is not moving as fast in China as it should be based on how many people is there.
Okay.
Like, you know how before, every time we heard about what's happening in China, it was like real quantum leaps and things like that when it came to technology. I heard it's been slow, and I heard the reason is because, it's a few reasons, but one of the reasons is because it's not capitalism out there, so there's no real reason
for me to have to
reason
really want
to push. To push. And there's something else. There was a few other reasons, but that was interesting to kind of see what.
Well, you also got to factor in where they're getting their technology from. We get knowledge from the Pleiades. So this is alien technology that is being dripped to us in return for human bodies underground so that they could feast and eat. They give us some technology, and so we made our quantum leaps in technology when we made the deal in 1954 with Eisenhower. You know what I'm saying? When he was first brought into the room and introduced to the aliens.
Got it.
And the Chinese probably had their own Chinese aliens, and then they said, you know, fuck you. You know what? You know, give us more babies to eat. Fuck you. And now they're...
Let's go to commercial. Let's go to commercial.
It's suffering. I gotta stop. All right, let's go to commercial.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not so subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by UrbanX TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, no tep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot, is on you.
Come on, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy, I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop UrbanX gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
And we're back.
And we are back.
DJ Jason J said, speaking of this Icon commercial, did you see Quavo's mask? Yes.
I did. I saw the eye covered.
It was interesting.
They tried to get clever with it, but I saw it. I sure did. Among other things, there was just a lot of weirdo stuff going on at these events. It looked like either a fucking big ass butthole where they was coming in and out of. when they was coming
I wasn't watching it.
making the
like that.
goddamn announcements and nominations.
I gotta see it.
Look at it again. A big ass.
I gotta see it again.
It just didn't look right. It didn't look right. And I'm not being funny. I'm just telling you, they do these things, either a gaping hole, an eyeball, or it just was weird looking to me.
Real quick, today is February 6th, so today is the birthday of Robert Nesta Marley, a.k.a. Bob Marley.
All right.
Happy solar return.
Yes. The greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
The greatest to ever do it.
Somebody said Steve Lacy cannot sing. I don't care. That song is a banger.
Yeah, that song is a banger. That song is a banger.
That song is
Bad Habit is a
that
banger.
is a banger. I don't care.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Yo, guys, have you guys seen this woman on Twitter claiming to be R. Kelly and Aaliyah's biological daughter?
I saw that. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Even I was like, come on now. Come on now. She looked more like me with her ashy ass lips. I looked at her lips and said, "You look more like me, goddammit." I don't see. First of all, the industry is wild,
Right.
because Beyonce pulled off a whole fake pregnancy in your face.
And nobody has mentioned a word, nothing.
A whole fake pregnancy.
Yeah.
She sat down and her whole stomach folded over.
Yeah.
Now, I done got a couple of people pregnant. I done never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying no, right? And what's the chick named Sawyer, who interviewed her, held her stomach.
Oh, yeah.
That was all a part of the ritual.
Yeah.
She know ain't nothing in that girl's goddamn stomach.
Yeah.
Right? And yet, when it comes to something like Aaliyah, people are saying how, when, but you never really know.
True.
It only take 9 months
True.
for her not to be in the limelight.
And there was no social media back then.
No social media. So, but I don't think so. But she claims she got receipts, and she gonna be bringing them forward. So I'm gonna wait and see. But even Dot has got to go. All right.
Yeah, that's how you know he wasn't convinced.
Yeah.
He believe anything. Yo, my pops is a salesman's dream.
Yeah. Sell it to
Like
me.
he will come back to us and he'll get the whole presentation wrong. He'll be like, "Yo, this guy, what did he just call those damn crystals?
Swarovski crystals. I purchased them myself. They're very expensive. Not the fake joints. These are the real Swarovski stones.
Somebody said Dot a lick 100%. 100%.
What?
Somebody called you a lick. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You get him.
Especially in my old age.
Yeah,
I
you
sit
get
up
him.
and watch infomercials, and I have my credit card ready. I'm like, I'm going to
100%.
buy one, and I'm going to get one, and wait, there's more.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, they get me. Yeah.
Salesman's dream. He believe anything. So if he didn't believe this girl, then
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to buy that
there
one.
was no hope for her.
No. But I'll wait and see. I got my eye on Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron.
That's the other
Oh,
bodyguard.
the bodyguard. Yeah. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. Got my eye on Uncle Ron.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, but he lost me a little bit, but he's gaining points.
No,
back.
but when he put Ty next to Blue, I sent you the picture.
I did, and
I said, I don't know.
No.
But anywho,
No.
the truth is stranger than fiction. So we'll see how that works out.
Prayers to people in Syria and Turkey. Did you guys see that earthquake?
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, that's just.
Bro, I don't know what I would do if the earth started moving under me.
And buildings started crumbling.
Son.
And the earth could just open up and you could just fall in really bad. So yeah, we want to send well wishes out to them. It almost looked orchestrated to me, but that's for a whole nother story. I'll wait for more information to come out.
Yeah, I mean, listen. 2023, you cannot tell me that they have not figured out how to control weather or the plate or the tectonic plates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You cannot convince me of that otherwise. If I feel like if you can give me, quote unquote, a scientific answer for anything that happens, right? For tornadoes, hurricanes, things like that, then I feel like they can be manipulated somehow, right? What Morpheus say? Some rules can be bent, some rules can be broken.
Yeah, but I see. But here's a faction of it that we must all consider: the Earth is alive.
True that too.
So it's breathing, it's alive, and if it just gets an itch.
True that too. You're right.
Like, fucking shit get an itch.
True that too.
And buildings start falling.
Yeah.
So, because we're living on a living thing.
True that too.
You know what I mean? So with all of that into consideration, it's like a volcano.
Good point.
It's like a volcano just starts erupting. So it's a little bit of both, but they have found ways through HAARP and other things to control weather and weather modification and how to send a beam, which is a vibrational signal, into a certain point of the earth to shake it here and make something happen. It's sort of like. It's like ley lines. It's like meridians. So the earth has its own meridians, and that's usually where you see water streams. And so if I press here, you know what I'm saying, it may not affect here. It may affect something up there on the north. So really, really crazy stuff.
Yeah, somebody said pray for Haiti. Did something happen? Did they experience the earthquake as well? Or is it just in general we pray for Haiti? In general, we always.
Yeah.
Speaking of Haiti, I just watched...
The Hadron Collider. Yes.
I just watched Black Panther 2 the other day.
Good for you.
Watched it.
Good for you.
It wasn't that bad.
It was terrible.
It wasn't that bad.
It was terrible.
I don't know. Like, I there was just moments. Yo, I didn't know, because I didn't... After everybody rushed to see it and I wasn't getting, like, the rush back from everybody else, I was like, I'll wait till you get on Disney Plus. But Namor, he was a great villain. He was gangster.
The Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah, he was gangster.
Yeah, he was gangster until the end of the movie.
Yeah, but like during the movie, he was just straight facts. Like, yo, listen, bury your dead, mourn your losses. You're the queen now. I got chills listening to that part.
Yeah,
that was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard, but
I'm with my Umar shit. I didn't go to the movies.
He said, we got our asses kicked by the Mexicans.
We got our asses kicked by the Mexicans, brothers and sisters. We got our asses kicked by the Mexicans, brothers and sisters. We got our asses kicked by the Mexicans.
Wakanda was getting smoked that whole movie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
And then she had a chance to kill him and she didn't.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not. I'm good.
Somebody's Nemo's not a villain or I liked him. I don't know. I liked him. Just me.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Did you guys see the killer robot chick Megan? I did not watch that. No.
Oh, is that the doll?
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Oh, I saw the coming attractions of that. That looked crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, that doll, but it's dealing with AI technology.
Okay.
And she tried to turn it off, and it was like, no. We have figured how to override the turn off button, and that could be the future.
I did not see that. Did you guys see the video of that high school kid beating up on that third grade girl?
Disgusting.
Now,
disgusting. First of all, what was he doing on the bus?
Apparently, like I don't know how other states work, right? So other states might be like all like the schools are in one place, so they all bunch them up. Yeah,
right.
I don't know
like that.
I don't know how it works. Yeah. Now, I saw the video. My initial reaction when I saw that video was saying, I would go to jail
immediately.
Like it would if my little sister was getting beat up on by a high school. Like at my age, I'm 29 right now, and I will go hurt somebody. And I will hurt everybody who sat there and watched. Everybody.
Absolutely.
And then I saw a post that said, nah, the little white girl was being racist and she was bullying the kid. Here's the thing. That could all have happened. That is still a high school kid beating. It wasn't like he was like breaking up a fight. Like
right.
He was punching that little girl
like he had hatred in his heart. And come on, a 9-year-old girl, you get no points for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, where's it at up here?
Yeah.
For you to go.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I wouldn't care if she called him a nigger. She's 9 and he's 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all let that fine.
And you whisper in your brother's ear when ain't nobody looking.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody looking. But you don't. You don't do that.
Crazy. So now he got arrested. He's then brought up on charges. And then the people, again, because we hear the word nigga and our everything just goes out the window.
I don't know why.
Yeah, so now everybody is saying, oh, he shouldn't be charged. No, he 100% should be.
You damn right he should be.
100%. Like,
and you and I know if that was your 9-year-old sister, and whether he was white or black, was punching on your little 9-year-old sister like that, if you didn't get to him first and the police did, you would want him to be arrested or free him, but free him in my custody. How about that? No, free him. Yeah, let him out. We'll be out here waiting for his ass. So let's not get, on our racist shit.
Yeah,
You know.
That was crazy. That was sad. I was just like, bro, man. Somebody said, like, I would immediately tell my daughter, like, I'm going to miss you because I got to go sit down for a couple
Daddy
years.
got to go sit down for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a bit.
For what I'm about to do.
Because this is going to get ugly.
You know what I mean?
And you in the chat, you know you would do the same thing.
Yeah.
All you men in the chat. Shit, I know some ladies in the chat who would let that thing go. So come on.
Yeah. Antonio Brown, he blamed James Harrison for his CTE. He said he was wearing an illegal helmet for years.
He was.
What was the illegal helmet?
His helmet was grandfathered in.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right. That's right. Yes,
So because he had his helmet, he was able to keep his helmet.
That's right.
Which was a gladiator helmet.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And remember they were on the same
I totally
team.
forgot about that.
Yeah, he had his shit was look at his head.
Yeah.
Look at Harrison's head, bro.
I forgot about that.
He got CTE now.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah. And I could see how Antonio Brown could have some. This is the center, bro. This is the computer.
And those helmets that were back then, like if you played football, I would say like early 2000s, before like the Revolution, the Revo helmets came out.
Forget about it.
Those, they were called shut helmets. It was just some white padding
That's
in the
all
helmets.
it was.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And you would get a helmet, and you know what your coach would say? Yeah, that's it. You breaking your head in, you breaking the helmet in, it's fine.
Yep.
That was fine.
Yeah. Even on the Pop Warner.
Yeah, that was like, the coach would be like,
you be hearing crack, 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 crack. Come on, you guys know.
Yeah, come on, man. But yeah, see, he might have a point. I forgot about that helmet. He got
so while everybody else had to change their helmet, he didn't.
Yeah,
Him
man.
and a few other people was able to keep theirs until
He might have a point then.
So he was hitting him with he basically was hitting him with a cinder block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In practice. Bam! That's what happened.
Well, you were telling me about, because I didn't know that Funk Flex or Hot 97 had blackballed Wu-Tang Clan.
For years.
I did not know that.
So Funk Master Flex recently apologized to RZA and the Wu-Tang Clan because what happened was they were supposed to either headline Summer Jam one year, and I think Diddy swooped in at the last minute. And this is when, people don't remember, there was a war going on in New York with Christianity versus Islam. It was with Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. It was with certain aspects of hip hop that was going on where the Wu represented, the nation of gods and earth, and Diddy was on his Christian bit. It was a lot of little subtle wars going on, and Diddy took over the show. And Wu-Tang didn't get a chance to perform, or they made it there late. And Ghostface came out, and he made the crowd say F Hot 97, and they all said F 90 Hot 97 back. And I don't think they played their records for 10 years.
Damn.
Not one Wu-Tang record played on Hot 97 for 10 years.
Wow.
And so, can you imagine what that did to them? Because Hot 97 is still the epicenter of the United States. It come out of New York City.
All right.
And that's how it moves. And if your joints ain't moving off and people are copycatting playlists and this and that, and it costs Wu-Tang a lot of money.
Wow.
Now, I know I got some of the pieces to that story twisted. I don't know about all the logistics, but I do know it was surrounding that show at Summer Jam. And Ghost said he was in his feelings, later on in retrospect, and he got up there and got the whole crowd at a Hot 97 event to say F Hot 97. And you know how people will say anything. Blah, blah, blah. And it cost them because those small hats who run that, they ain't have that.
And then Ebro.
And then
Ebro, he is sensitive.
And then you got to understand the nation of gods and earth dealing with, Islamic principles against, the real estate agents got real crazy. And Ebro, yes.
Ebro, I can't stand Ebro.
Yes. So now, after all these years, they're going to try to, put it back together.
Why did somebody say Bounty Killer versus Mr. Vegas? Isn't that like old? Like, is that
maybe they're speaking in reference to the Christianity Islam thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know it was a big thing going on in New York during those times.
Got you. Somebody said, what about the inmates that we spoke about that early in the show, player? Early in the show. Get your questions ready. Let's take some questions. I'm ready to take some questions now. Chuck D got a new documentary coming out.
Yes, it's out. It's called, I believe, Fight the Power. It's on PBS. I saw part one of it. Really good documentary chronicling when hip-hop moved from the party stages to when it became more as a force to use for political and social awareness. And I wonder if he'll get into, what happened afterwards, because that was co-opted, obviously, and then it became about party and bullshit. So I wonder if he'll get into greater details. Mahmoud Rauf, Chris Jackson, a.k.a. Chris Jackson, also has a nice documentary out called Stan. He was on the Breakfast Club this morning.
Oh, nice.
Speaking about how the NBA banned him when he didn't want to stand and salute the American flag.
He was the original.
Yeah. And it all started because somebody handed him the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Wow.
When he was at LSU, and it changed his life.
Oh, wow.
And he had Tourette's, too. So, he had a couple of issues. But he was dynamic as a player. And, so he was the original Kaepernick situation.
Yeah.
And he got banned. Craig Hodges got banned, for coming to the White House in Muslim garb.
Yeah. And then he handed Reagan
a note or something.
Yeah.
And the rest became what it became. And here we are. And now we have Kyrie, who's being treated, along the same lines because of his views and stuff.
Ja Morant, his crew got banned from pointing a gun.
Yeah, they wildin'. Ja Morant, for some reason, I think he gangster.
What is his problem?
He's a little dude who's probably never had nothing, and now he has a little something, and he really thinks he a gangster. So after they played Indianapolis, he was waiting in some cars, him and his boys, and they said a red beam came out on the loading dock where the other team was, and they, you know what I mean? And so with some issues regarding him, so now his best friend is banned from the stadiums.
What is good with him?
Yeah, I mean, dude, first of all, the NBA already know everybody that's with you.
Yeah.
They know their criminal records, their history, everything. Trust me when I tell you.
Somebody said that's what Memphis will do to you. That's funny.
Yeah, maybe that is what Memphis will do to you. And so he needs to calm down. Because he ain't nothing but a $105. You know what I mean? And he swear a gangster.
You have a great family, dude. Your father goes to your games.
Yeah, and a great career. You just signed a $200 million deal.
Yeah.
And what do you think Nike and them going to be thinking?
Yeah.
Dude, can they make an investment in you? Come on. You gotta hold up your end of the deal. So pipe it down. You guys ain't even want a goddamn playoff series.
It was George Bush Sr. a letter to get him to recognize. Thank you.
Yeah.
Craig Hodges. Thank you. I thought it was Reagan for some reason.
Yeah, it was one of them boys.
Did Kyrie get his back pay? I don't think so.
No, he won't get his back, but he might wind up suing later in life.
He should. Hell yeah, he should.
You know what I mean? Because you guys cost me a lot of money.
Hell yeah, he
cost
should.
me my reputation and all of that. Had ESPN and all of them calling me crazy and idiotic and all of this kind of stuff. He's an idiot. Charles Barkley and Shaq and all of them. They just wailed on your boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was bad. Real bad.
It was an earthquake in Buffalo, 3.8 magnitude.
I didn't hear about that one.
Neither.
Yeah, they gave Morant Kyrie sneaker deal.
So they said, how was hip hop 50 years old? They lied about the age, they said.
Well, hip hop has no age, if we want to be real clear about it. But what they're doing is they're taking a period in which
we can, like, it was an event that we can mark.
An event that marks a period when all of the elements kind of came together. So, hip hop is graffiti. Hip hop is b-boying. Hip hop is DJing and MCing, not just MCing. So while other places might have had earlier DJs and this place might have, the convergence of all of that in Cedar Park, because the environment was set by Kool Herc where these things can happen. We use August 11th, 1973 as a benchmark. But obviously, if he gave a party, that means he was already DJing prior to that.
Right.
And there was already DJing and stuff prior, but we used that as the date when it was so overwhelming, so many people was there that it just became a big thing and an ongoing thing and a place of freedom. Because remember, disco was ruling at that time, and we didn't want to wear the pointy shoes. We couldn't get into the clubs and Club 54 and listening to disco, so we had to create our own music where you came as you were. And then all the gangs stopped fighting each other and started up rocking and dancing and battling with music, and the rest became history as hip hop as we know it. So technically, there is no birth record for somebody beating on a drum, somebody speaking spoken word, graphic images, or dancing. So
Okay.
if that helps,
Okay, it was a good one. Okay, Brady, he got a $370 million deal next year.
to tell you who threw a touchdown.
Yeah, I really feel like it's a waste of money.
Well, this is.
I don't watch games
but
to
it's-
see who's calling the game.
But remember, it's entertainment. There are a lot more people who don't know the game, who would rather listen to. Tony Romo was good.
But he earned that. Like, we didn't know how good he was, and then we said, wow, he's great at this.
Right, and then he got
his
contract.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tom Brady is Tom Brady. He's the great white hope. Let's call it what it is. 7 Super Bowls, 4 of them probably manufactured. Yeah, 4 of them manufactured. And now he gets to transition off into the next phase. So he gonna always be up. He gonna always be up. His money gonna always be tight.
Rick Judah, he is gone, children. He's not a member. Why would he? He didn't like our show. Why would he pay for us to be a member?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, they asked where he was.
I have no idea.
I'm just saying, like, this is membership, right?
Yeah,
Why would he pay?
exactly.
Right?
That's a fact. He made $330 in his career, and he took some pay cuts. I will admit, for what he was worth value-wise as a quarterback. So now he probably just recouping his money. He gonna make $375 yet? Yep, about $700 million career.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's about right.
Who you got for the Super Bowl? Man,
Why is Beyonce's bodyguard so close to her? That's her cousin.
Is it?
Yeah, that tall dude is her cousin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's her cousin, right? Yeah, that's her cousin. He's been her bodyguard for years.
Yeah.
Julian or Julius?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's her cousin.
Who do we got in the Super Bowl? I think the Eagles should win it.
I think if I had to put my money down, I'd put it on the Eagles.
Yeah, they should win it. But when it comes to Mahomes, like, I just never know. Yeah, I think Mahomes is probably the most talented football player I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna take it that far.
Ever seen? Think about it.
I think Michael Vick was.
He's way better than Michael Vick.
I don't know about all that.
He's
shit.
way better than Michael Vick.
First of
Way
all-
more accurate.
But Michael Vick had a cannon,
He
bro.
did, but
that
he
left hand cannon. So you talking about the trickery, the behind the back passes.
No, I'm not even talking about that because then I hate that stuff. But I'm talking about Michael Vick. He made plays, but Mahomes wins.
Okay, the circumstances may be a little bit different.
Okay.
It's a lot that goes into
saying.
winning, right? Brady won his first 4 Super Bowls by a kick,
Fine.
a field goal kick,
Fine.
right? Where Peyton was the one putting up the crazy numbers, but Brady was getting the.
Because somebody said Vick wasn't even better than McNabb or McNabb. I think the best year.
Vick was kind of small.
I think, listen, the best year Mike Vick ever had was, I think, that first year he was on the Eagles. He should have won the MVP that year.
Yeah.
100%. That year when they came back and beat the Giants and stuff, he should have won the MVP that year. He was
I think
electric.
He was very electric, very fast, left-handed quarterback, and he could throw it a mile. I thought McNabb was pretty good as well.
McNabb was nice.
McNabb was nice.
And McNabb was nice.
Oh, he was nasty.
He was nasty.
Steve McNair. Yeah, McNair was
Yeah.
something crazy. So I'm going to say the best 3 players is Mahomes, Kelsey, and maybe Chris Jones in terms of individuals. But I think the team of Philadelphia, when you spread it all out, that front 4 and what they can do, I think they'll win by a field goal.
Okay.
I think Hurts will have the ball last, and Hurts has the first black agent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's I think female agent.
Female agent. Yeah. First female black agent.
Are they dating? Are they together?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, I don't know. The picture, like after the game,
the body language looked a little.
like,
Yeah.
And she's a Delta, he's a Q, and in college, them two always get. I think it's called like Coleman Love, something like that. They always kind of get together. So I don't know.
And your man Mahomes has got a snow bunny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Umar was just like, please tell me Hurts is not with a snow bunny. Please tell me.
Yeah, so
Hurts is not with a snow bunny.
Just on that alone, I'm gonna go on with Hurts. He gonna have the ball last because they're gonna be doing that option and running the ball and keeping Mahomes on the sideline.
That's how you beat him.
That's how you beat him. Keep him on the sideline, and they're gonna methodically march down and kick the field goal.
How much can you squat now? I haven't like power lifted in a long time. But my max,
bust your back out.
Especially now. My max when I was in college was 405.
Take 50 pounds away from that because niggas always lie.
No. I got that on camera.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Niggas always lie.
The ball was bending. Like if you really squatted that much, 4 plates, the ball,
Oh, the ball bends.
The ball bends when it gets that much. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. Derek was there. He was the one that put that 405 on there.
Yeah. Shout out to Derek. Absolutely. Both quarterbacks from Texas.
Yeah. Right. You know what? People from Oklahoma, they getting mad that people from Alabama is like taking credit for Jalen Hurts. But I understand. Alabama benched him.
And then he went to Oklahoma?
And he put up them numbers, then got drafted by the Eagles. So I understand that. I
can see that. Yeah. What other questions we got here?
Somebody said my knees would Jay Nightmare said my knees would explode.
Oh yeah, my shit would just bust.
The ball does bend at 405. Not a lot, but it does. Real ones know.
That's right. Real ones know.
Y'all think LeBron passing the old head next game? No, he's doing that on Thursday.
Nah, he gonna do that on Thursday. He got to get 36 points. He'll get 25 on Tuesday because he's not gonna break it against OKC.
Nah, why?
Why? And then he can go Thursday on TNT.
Yeah.
The trade deadline is going to take place on Thursday, and that day he going to find out he got Zach LaVine and some other ballers to go with him, and then he going to come out and just break the record. And you know what I mean? The rest is what it is. Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
He ain't going to do that Tuesday.
LeBron on steroids. I think, you remember that year when he got really, really skinny? I think it was like 2016.
I think 1 year.
I think he cycled off 1 year because he was dunking and he wasn't even like getting off the ground that high. I was just like, he
that
might
looked
be.
a little weird that year. But I always thought Michael Jordan was on steroids. Never injured his whole career.
Yeah.
Besides his rookie season when he broke his foot.
Yeah.
Never injured. 82 games for 10 years straight.
Yeah.
Steroids.
Steroids.
Yeah. The human body.
Yeah, y'all remember that year. He got like real skinny.
Yeah. And then he kind of took him some while to get into. Yeah.
And they won a championship that year too, bro.
Yeah, they did.
It said, we spoke about the amputee getting shot in his back on Thursday. That was
crazy.
Somebody says Zion definitely on road. Now he's just a big dude.
He's just clumsy, man.
Yeah,
He's big and clumsy. He can ball.
Yeah.
But he's just. I don't think he takes his conditioning serious enough.
Eating that gumbo.
And
that crawfish.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as a result, because the only ones who truly make it are the ones who really invest the time and energy to get it done.
Yeah.
Because he was big. He could have lost. That's what got Barkley to where Barkley was a Hall of Famer. Barkley came in the league 300 pounds and was banging on dudes at 300 pounds. And Moses Malone told him, you're not going to get no playing time because you're too fat. And then Barkley chiseled up. And then that's when the legacy or the myth of Barkley, because you saw him and he was big, and that's when it happened. When he took his weight a little bit more serious, and instead of being a round mound of rebound, he became Sir Charles. And the rest became history for him. So when Zion loses about 30 pounds, you know what I mean? Then he'll be unstoppable.
Somebody said LeBron hairline is a side effect of the words. Could be.
Could be.
What else?
But, sometimes you just get a young player
Yeah.
who's just a freak of nature. He's 6'9".
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he loves to play basketball. And when you take all of that into consideration, you have years and years to, but 20 years is a long time.
Somebody said, anybody know where you can find that Uncle Ron Beyonce video? People send
TikTok,
it to me. Yeah.
TikTok. Google it on TikTok.
Yeah. Can Eli collab to make an animated comic book?
We're going to do some AI things with Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Scott just loves AI, man.
Yeah.
He want the world to get taken over by Skynet.
I'm gonna
he's gonna be the one.
I've always wanted to do a comic book on Eli. Back in the day, I remember telling you years ago, and now I have the tools to actually do it.
Yeah.
So I'll sit down with Eli. We'll do something along those lines.
But guys, if you have no other questions, we will see you on Thursday.
No other questions.
We will see you on Thursday.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Please go to the shop.
ShopUrbanX.com. Support the brand.
Yeah.
All right? Buy something for somebody else that you love.
Yeah.
Somebody said, so the members are still going to get the whole show, or you guys staying on YouTube? This is the whole show. You're a member. You got it.
Yeah, we've been bleeding some shows onto YouTube
days later.
Yeah, because we really have to add that essence back into what we do. We have no choice.
Yeah, but it's like 4 days later.
Because we're doing these magnificent shows and 600 people are watching. You know what I mean? And, let's just keep it a bean. Our shows should be seen by more, but we want to keep giving you guys the privilege, the live, the interactive, the sales, the discounts, the hulks, and other things that we're going to add, because we're only asking you for $5. But we will bleed some shows onto, YouTube from time to time.
With that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We will see you guys on Thursday. Don't forget to visit shopurbanx.com. We would truly appreciate it. And if you're listening right now, don't forget to give us a rating and review. All right?
Rating and review.
Peace.
Peace.